is currently facing a serious worker shortage, especially in warehouse and logistics. Because of this shortage, many companies are hiring foreign workers, including Africans. This is not something new and it's not a secret. It is a result of real economic and labor needs. In this video, I am going to explain how Africans actually get warehouse jobs in Poland, step by step. No agents, no fake promises, no shortcuts. Just the real process explained clearly so you can understand how it works before you spend money or make decisions. Poland has one of the fastest growing logistics and warehouse sectors in Europe. Online shopping has increased, distribution centers have expanded, and many international companies operate warehouses across the country. At the same time, Poland has an aging population. Many local workers prefer office or skilled jobs and are not willing to do physically demanding warehouse work. Because of this gap, Polish employers legally recruit foreign workers to fill these roles. These include workers from Africa. This is not charity. This is not favor. It is labor demand. That is why warehouse jobs are one of the most common entry jobs available to foreigners in Poland. Now, let's talk about salary realistically. Warehouse jobs in Poland usually pay between 800 and 1200 US dollars per month, depending on several factors. These include the employer, the number of hours worked, overtime, and whether night shifts are involved. Some jobs pay hourly while others pay monthly. Overtime can increase earnings, but it also means longer working hours. It is important to understand this clearly. This is not luxury work. Warehouse work involves standing for long hours, lifting, sorting, packing, and working in shifts. Some shifts may be at night or on weekends. If you are looking for an easy job or fast riches, this is not the path. But if you are looking for a legal and realistic entry in Europe through work, warehouse jobs are one of the most practical options. Now, let's look at the basic requirements. To qualify for warehouse jobs in Poland, you generally need a valid passport and a clean criminal record. You also need to be physically fit and willing to work shifts. You must be able to follow instruction and communicate at a basic level, even if English is limited. You do not need a university degree for most warehouse roles. However, there are things that will almost always lead to rejections. Let us look at these things. You will likely be rejected if you submit fake documents, if you expect office work, or if you believe money alone can buy a visa. You will also struggle if you are unwilling to do physical or shift-based work. Poland hires workers, not dreamers. This is important to understand early before you waste time or money. Now, let me explain the real process because this is where most people get confused. First, You must find a legitimate employer in Poland who is willing to hire foreign workers. This is the most important step. Second, once the employer agrees once the employer agrees to hire you, they issue a formal job offer. Third, the employer applies for a work permit on behalf of you in Poland. This process happens inside Poland and is handled by the employer. Fourth, after the permit is approved, you apply for a work visa at a Polish embassy or visa application center in your country. Finally, once the visa is approved, you travel to Poland and start work. This order is very important. You do not apply for a work visa first. There is no such thing as buying a work visa. Anyone selling you a visa without a job offer is lying to you. Now, let's talk about common mistakes Africans make, because this is where many people lose money. One common mistake is paying agents for so-called guaranteed jobs. Another is paying for visas without job offers. Some people use the wrong format CV, while others submit fake or altered documents. So many people rush the process because they are desperate, without understanding how it actually works. Remember, desperation is expensive. If you do not understand the process, you will either be rejected or scammed. There is no middle ground. Working abroad is possible, but only if you approach it correctly and patiently. In future videos, I will explain where to find legitimate employers, how to prepare the correct CV for European jobs, and how to avoid scams completely. Before paying anyone, make sure you understand the process first. That knowledge alone can save you money, time, and stress.